Introduction. Indenting is a significant aspect of writing code in many programming languages, including HTML5. Indentation improves the readability and understanding of the code. While not a requirement, indentation is highly recommended, especially for complex structures. Understanding the concept of HTML indentation. Indenting is the practice of adding white space at the beginning of a line of code to indicate the level of nesting. In HTML, indentation is used to show the parent-child relationship between different elements, with parent elements written with less indentation than their child elements. Example, a div element is the parent and the p element is the child. The p element is indented to show this relationship. Importance of HTML indentation. Indentation improves the readability and maintainability of code. It allows developers to quickly understand the structure of the code, identify parent and child elements, and debug the code if necessary. Good indentation promotes good coding practice, especially in a team environment. Implementing HTML indentation. There are no strict rules for indentation in HTML5. It can vary based on personal preference or team standards. Common practice is to use 2 spaces for each level of indentation. Spaces are more universal and can lead to better consistency when the code is viewed in different text editors. Example, each child element is indented with 2 spaces. Tips and tricks. Use a consistent indentation style throughout your code to avoid confusion. Use an IDE or text editor that supports automatic indentation to save time and maintain consistency. Common error-prone cases and how to avoid them. Common mistake, not indenting the code at all. This can make it difficult to understand the structure of the HTML document, especially for large and complex web pages. To avoid this, always indent your child elements. Another common error, inconsistent indentation. This can occur when switching between different text editors or when working in a team environment. To avoid this, decide on an indentation style and stick to it. If you're working in a team, ensure everyone is using the same style. Conclusion. HTML indentation may seem like a small detail, but it can significantly improve the readability and maintainability of your code. Using consistent indentation can make your code easier to understand, debug, and modify. Even though it's not a requirement in HTML, it's a practice worth adopting.